Welcome to Live, Learn, Inspire, the place where we like to share inspiring, informative, and educational content. My name is Albert Emmanuel, and today I have with me our friend here,
Ssebbale Isaac of Ssebbale Stitches and Tailor Suits.
Amazing. Yeah. So, like you mentioned, he is a tailor,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Based in Uganda, Kampala,
Yes, sir.
right? California Plaza,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So we do have California here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So.
of course, there's some history behind the name California.
Yeah, that's what I
California.
wanted to go into. So, what's the story behind it?
Okay, it was originally
Mhm.
the Plaza where it is right now.
Yeah.
There was a bar called California in the early 90s.
Aha.
So that bar was a very, very vibrant bar.
Okay.
So when someone bought land, of course, and they decided to construct a building, so
Yeah.
it would be better to name it California Plaza for it to have a catchy name, something like that.
Yeah, it's for the branding, for
something like that.
attracting the clients,
Yeah,
the
of course.
customers. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, young entrepreneur in Uganda, how is it for you?
I can say it's quite challenging.
Yeah.
There's nothing which is not challenging. It's
Nah.
quite challenging, but
Yeah.
of course we cope up and everything
Mm-hmm.
so that we can keep our heads in the game.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your business is mainly clothing, so you're a tailor.
Yeah, I'm a tailor of
Yeah.
gentle wear suits, kaftans,
Mhm.
and all that.
All right, cool. So, how is, I am familiar with the tailor industry in Congo, for instance, because I don't know if you have heard of the Sapeur.
Of course,
Le
we know.
Sapeur.
Of course, we know.
Well, so I know it's very big there, but how is it in Uganda?
In Uganda, it's also quite big.
Yeah.
Actually, we have some Congolese, Rwandese that come from Congo,
Aha.
Uganda, and then they come and establish businesses here.
Okay.
We work with them, actually.
Yeah.
So I think Uganda is I can say the center of it all. So
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm happy to work in Uganda.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. So basically, Rwandese and Congolese people come to Uganda to
Yeah.
establish
To
similar
establish
type of
similar
business.
types of businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are also tailors here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means there is a huge demand for it.
Of course,
Yeah.
there's a huge demand for clothing.
Mhm.
There's a huge demand for gentle wear.
Mm.
I personally am putting on gentle wear, so
Yeah.
there's a huge demand.
Yeah.
And of course, it brings sort of sophistication and vibrancy to you.
Yeah.
You know, they say first looks are everything, so you have to invest
First
so
impression,
much.
you know.
First impression.
Yeah,
So you have to invest so much in the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it is on high demand.
Yeah.
Of
And
course.
who would you say is your target audience when you are targeting someone to purchase your clothing?
Of course, my brand
Mhm.
deals in mainly weddings.
Okay.
So my
Yeah.
main customer is weddings.
Yeah.
We also do office wear. We
Okay.
also do prom parties rarely, occasionally.
Yeah.
But mainly it is wedding, maybe
Yeah.
office wear also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those
Okay.
are my main customers.
And is there a specific season that that there is a lot of weddings and all that?
Of course, there
Yeah?
are seasons. There are good and bad seasons. So
Yeah.
there is also a season of weddings. There's a season of prom parties. There's a
Yeah.
season of gentle wear. There's a season
Okay.
of office wear. So yeah.
So if we're trying to put it to perspective, then like that next 6 months or next
yes, sir.
3 months,
Yes.
this is going to be the main type of customers that I need to focus on,
All right.
right?
Yeah, so in the next around 4 months,
Mhm.
that will be around November, December, January.
Yeah, Christmas time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's,
my main focus is on weddings.
weddings.
Yeah, weddings,
Yeah.
So that is a wedding season. Many people get married in that period. So
Okay.
yeah, that's my
November,
main focus.
December.
Yeah, November, December, January.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I thought also, people kind of purchase a lot of new clothes for Christmas or something like that.
Not quietly.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't actually. For me, I just prioritize in one line. One
Okay.
line of clothing. So that's,
Yeah, that's suits.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then because wedding is your
Yeah, wedding.
biggest customers.
Wedding,
Yeah.
my biggest customers.
Yeah, and maybe professionals as well, working professionals, offices.
Office is not season based. Anyone, a person can buy a suit
Mhm.
at any time of the year. Yeah,
Yeah,
which they are going to put on in offices.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that
yeah. I'm not sure if you shared it with us yet, but how you first started with this business, what got you into it?
when I finished my Form 6,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what's next? What am I going to do after my Form 6?
Yeah.
Of course, my parents wanted me to join campus. I'm at campus right now. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents wanted me to join campus, and I also wanted to pursue architecture because actually I'm doing a degree in architecture.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So I was like, what more skill can I gain? What more skill can I invest in myself so that I can be a vibrant Ugandan?
Yeah.
And then I was like, let me go into the fashion industry because I liked fashion, I liked clothing, and I like gentle clothing, specifically gentle clothing, not any type of clothing.
Nah.
So I was like, let me pursue this skill. Let me get this skill and learn it so that I can help fellow
yourself,
Ugandans.
yeah.
And I started. Of course, this is quite challenging, but I started via YouTube, learning seeing tutorials of tailors, other tailors, Ghanaian tailors, Congolese tailors, Nigerian tailors. Yeah, so that I also equip myself with those skills, and then I collected some money. I bought a sewing machine. I established myself somewhere there in Chiembe first. That was around 2023. 2023. I established myself in Chiembe there, and I started getting customers. I started pushing. I started creating content. You know, our industry is a lot of content creation.
Of course.
Yeah, so I started creating content. I started partnering with big brands. So that is my journey up to now. Then I, of course, you grow. Someone grows as you continue pushing. You grow to some bit. So right now I have an established showroom at California Plaza.
Awesome, California.
Yeah. And I have a system of tailors that make my clothing specifically.
Okay.
My clothing.
So basically, you started yourself, and now you have employed people. You have your own shop.
Yeah, accurate.
Big man.
Accurate.
That's a big man move.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, awesome. Congrats, man. That's really good.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
And is it like how many people have you employed?
Around four people.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all senior tailors.
And my guy is still at campus studying. Wow, I like that.
Yeah, I'm in my second year.
Yeah, and you said you're studying engineering.
Yeah, architecture.
Okay.
Yeah, so
but that's not matching your passion.
Of course, it was my first passion.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my first passion, but then I was like, which other skill can I equip myself with? Yeah, but architecture is my soul and first passion.
All right.
Yeah,
so let's say when you finish your degree and you get the chance to work in your field.
Yes, sir.
What would you do? Would you choose to go for that field, or would you focus on your business here, or do both?
I would choose to simultaneously do both.
Yeah.
So because I love them, I love both of them, and they are completely different sectors. So I think I can combine do them simultaneously.
Yeah. Of course, like, I don't know who mentioned it, but like, you know, it's good to have a career. That's what you are kind of studying for, and then to have a hobby that you're passionate about, and even better to have a hobby that pays you money.
Yes, sir.
Right, so that's like tick.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so my hobbies, of course, fashion. I like to look elegant. I like to dress nice. I like to impress people.
Yeah. Did you make that yourself? Or?
Of course I did.
Of course you did. I'm putting my own clothes on.
Of course I did.
Yeah. Do you have a logo as well?
Yeah, I have a logo.
Yeah.
I have a logo as well.
Yeah, next time I want it to be on your...
my outfits.
And, you know, we will make sure we share the link as well so that the audience can have a look at my your work. Brand, your clothing, your work as well.
Yes,
right?
That's quite good.
Yeah. And because what you just shared as well reminds me of a friend. So Milky, he's also into fashion, right? So he just started his own clothing brand. So it's called Second Volt, just recently. So
that's quite interesting.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm like, what you're just sharing here is kind of reminding me of his story. Because he's also pursuing a career, but then his passion was into this fashion and clothing. So like yourself, I think he was self-taught as well, learned a lot online, and then just starting making things, and now people are ordering clothes from him like, yo, can you make this for me? Even I myself have ordered a few things from him, right? Because I'm like, yo, I need this. Can you set me up?
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's
So
quite interesting.
so I'm proud of young entrepreneurs like yourself and my friend Milk here. So
Thanks so much.
yeah, you guys should keep pushing and doing your thing, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If you're from a humble background like me, you have to
Mm.
keep pushing. You have to keep fighting, working hard so that you can achieve your goals and
Yeah.
inspire lives. And my biggest goal actually in life
Yeah.
is to inspire people.
Of course.
My biggest goal, yeah.
Well, I love that you say that because the name of the show is Live, Learn, Inspire, right? So we're here to learn from your experience and hopefully this will inspire our viewers, right? So, so that's the goal here. And you mentioned humble background. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Do you mind sharing a bit about it?
When I was growing up, of course, it was a struggle paying school fees, but I thank my parents, actually my dad mostly, so that because he enabled me get a good foundation in primary school. Nursery and primary, those are the foundations here in Uganda. Once you learn, once you go to a good nursery school, a good primary school, that can give you a good foundation to start. Even if you go in secondary with a humble background, but if it's nursery and primary that are good, then you're good to go. So my dad, he effortlessly, what can I say? He sacrificed everything he had so that he can put me in a good school. I studied at Victoria's. Most of you know it, Victoria's Primary School, there at Namirembe Road. And then Good Times Infant School, Kawala. All those are good schools. They pay millions of money.
Yeah.
And, he had a petty job, I can say. He had a petty job. But he helped me go through those schools. And I got connections from those schools. I got exposure from those schools. I got confidence from those schools, then I can. Those are the skills that a young person here in Uganda needs to thrive. If you have confidence, if you have exposure, then you're good to go. And you add that with a skill, then you're vibrant. So I thank my dad because it was so tough with him. I spent sleepless nights. Looking for school fees. It was a lot of money.
Of course.
I have two siblings as well. He had to look for school fees for those two siblings.
Yeah.
So it was quite challenging. We would be chased for school fees every time, most of the time. But he would just encourage me to push more.
Of course, yeah.
And I thank God that he also gave me the brains because I was an academic achiever in my schools. And I got some bursaries and I got some sponsorships. So I thank my dad for all the efforts he put in so that I can achieve those.
Well, it's a touching story, right? I hear a lot about parents sacrificing just to make sure that their children get the education that they need to achieve more than what they have, right? It's all about that, getting the next generation to achieve more, to achieve more. So, it's very touching. Would you also say that, just listening to your story, I'm thinking, would you agree with me that, that's also what drove you into this entrepreneurship journey? Because you want to achieve more, you have this passion and you see that you can monetize that passion, right?
Okay, frankly speaking, from my point of view, okay, everyone wants to achieve more, but that is not my main goal.
No.
I don't want to achieve a lot of things, be filthy rich and all that. I just want to inspire
But what is
people.
filthy rich though?
If I'm filthy rich, then that's good to go. But that's not my main goal. I just want to inspire people. I just want to impact lives. I want to help people in situations that I was in some time back. That's why even in my high school, I contested for leadership, and I was the head boy in O-level, head prefect in A-level.
Awesome.
That's why I met Pinto, my colleague. Because he was at Old Kampala. Yes.
All right, cool.
So the main reason I contested for leadership is I wanted to lead others. I wanted to impact lives, and thank God I did it. I inspired people. I inspired lives. So that's
awesome. I mean, it's not everyone that wants to be, call it filthy rich, right? But we all we all want to make sure that we if we can help someone, right, inspire someone, right? I'm also like, I'm happy with that, right? Even if let's say just one person turn up to watch these episodes,
Yes, sir.
and then just that one person pick up something from our conversation that helps them in their life.
That is my main goal.
I'm taking it as a win.
Yeah, that's
right?
my main goal.
Yeah. So we agree on that one. So awesome. And I'm also just questioning being an entrepreneur, being this young in Uganda. What is it that you have noticed that could have been done differently? Yeah. Or for instance, are there many other young entrepreneurs in your shoes or in your path, in your journey? And what are the challenges that you hear from them? What are they facing?
Okay. Yeah, we have quite a lot of entrepreneurs. We have quite a lot of business owners here in Uganda. And that is quite good because, when we were growing up in primary, they told us become job creators, not job seekers. So if there are a lot of entrepreneurs here, then that is good. Yeah. It's actually a healthy competition. Some take it as unhealthy, but to me, it's a healthy competition because it checks you and it helps you to revise your methods and improve yourself more in terms of your business. And of course, there are a lot of challenges. There are a lot of challenges.
Do you have some examples?
First and foremost, the government. I won't talk much about the government, but there are a lot of taxes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, walk me through it because say I want to run a business in Uganda. What are the tax rate like? What is it I need to?
No, of course there are a lot of businesses, and I can't categorize them in one thing. No. But let me just talk about my business. And first and foremost, raw materials that we use. Some raw materials we ship them from Dubai, Turkey, Kenya, Tanzania.
Yeah.
And
is it the Kiteng as well?
Yeah. So,
but isn't it local Kitenge?
The Chitenji, there are local Chitenjis and there are Chitenjis from outside, like Kenya, Tanzania. So the taxes when we buy the materials from abroad at a fairly good price, but then when we reach the URA thing, it's quite different. You can even pay twice as much as you bought the fabric.
All right.
So that is the first challenging. And then also here, the revenue that we pay in terms of rent, renting those buildings, and maybe trash and all that, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. So that needs you to be working so hard so that you
it's
can
a
meet
lot of
up
other expenses coming on top.
With the cost of living.
Yeah,
you have to push so much. That's the main challenge, actually.
Okay.
That's the main challenge.
Yeah, but that one is a tough one to change. Or how would you see that being improved?
Government can of course it's solely about the government. If the government helps us to maybe reduce the taxes.
How much percentage is the tax when you bring things from abroad? How much tax is it? How much?
It's like 50%.
50%?
Yes, sir. It's like 50%. You can buy a fabric and the meter is 10,000 abroad, and then you pay tax of around 5,000 per meter.
50%. That's
and then that is exclusive of transportation, other costs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So it's not easy being an entrepreneur in Uganda.
It's not easy, but you must.
It's not for everyone.
So I just call upon the government to help us reduce on the taxes. Maybe create industry that manufactures the materials.
Yeah, but maybe that's the thing, though. Maybe it could be that they'd rather have people purchase local. Right.
Of course, you know very well that local is quite less standard than something shipped from abroad. So we would rather ship something from abroad, which is good, than buy something local and it's substandard. And of course, our demand and our customers require something which is high end and very nice.
Yeah. That reminds me of another conversation. I was in South Sudan, and then I was thinking of something similar, clothing, but they basically told me they prefer something from abroad because of the quality.
Yes, because of the quality.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, so you could make something cheaper here, avoid all the taxes, but you'd rather
it is less quality, and we don't have the means to make the good quality. So that draws back to the government, that it can maybe help us buy good machines that can help produce the quality work that we need, so that we can purchase from here.
But would you say is I want to say, maybe could it be funded privately, like a private company instead of the government? Because I'm not sure if that would be the top priority for the government, just thinking on top of my head.
Now, of course, even if it's a private company,
Yeah.
it has limits, not as the government. The government
That's
doesn't
true.
have limits. Private company may help someone and someone is left out, but the government is like the entire country.
Yeah.
That is what we need.
Yeah.
Private company, yes, I don't discourage them, but
No.
they have a few people they impact, and then more people are left out. So
That's true. That's
yeah,
true. That's true.
I'll just
So
call
you
upon
want
the
a massive scale operation done by the government,
done by the government.
or at least the government is sponsoring a lot of individuals that would be willing to
That would
take
be-
that job.
That would be greater than private companies.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure how to impact that, how to make that influence, but what we can do is we can share
Of
this
course,
story.
it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It
Yeah.
takes a lot of
Yeah.
pushing.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of sessions like this, that the government officials maybe can listen to sessions like this, so that they can pick a leaf and then
Yeah,
you know,
because
help
you know,
us.
it's, again, you guys can correct me, right? But based on my research, based on my understanding, right, I think Uganda, it's or some call it the Pearl of Africa.
Of course, it's the
Yeah,
Pearl
of course it is.
Africa. I love Uganda.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to be Uganda.
Yeah. So I feel like there is this push for entrepreneurship, business, producing local, creating jobs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I also feel like the government, based on my understanding, at least what I've seen online, they want people to create more jobs, right?
Of course, they
Right.
do. Yeah.
But I'm sure there's a challenge actually making that a reality. That's why you might feel, there is not a quality of clothing here as you can find outside. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, when you go into government issues, you may take a full day talking about the government. So we just have to pinpoint some things.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
But move back to the local production then. Would you say there's how many? Could you count them? The local production of branding or clothing in Uganda.
Clothing specifically, generally clothing, or specifically gentle wear.
General clothing first.
Gentle clothing. I'm not sure if there is a factory here that produces material that you use. I'm not quite sure.
All right.
I really doubt.
So it's only Kitenge that it's produced in Uganda.
It's only Kitenge. And also, there are some other factories that produce maybe those fabrics used in school uniforms.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're not good quality fabrics, and to me, they don't count.
They don't. But someone is making millions from them in Uganda.
Yeah. There's someone, but not me. So to me, they don't count.
I
Of course,
understand.
to them they count, but to me, they don't count.
Yeah, I mean, again, given the fact that your business is mainly suits, right? So it's like it's the different materials, different types of fabrics. Yeah. So
different types of tailoring.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah. What about some of our neighboring countries? Like, again, going back to Congo because of their style, they do a lot of these suits there. Do they have fabrics there at all?
I think they do, because Congo is so much invested in clothing and all that. So I think their government, of course, helped them to set up industries, set up factories to produce the fabrics, the machines that tailor the clothing. So I think it's a big industry in Congo. Yeah, I think so. And they are also well skilled.
Yeah.
So that takes you back to the government trying to skill them, putting them hands-on. Yeah. And to me, I would prefer as of today, I would prefer someone with a skill than someone with a degree.
Interesting.
Yeah, as of today.
Yeah.
In Africa mainly, not.
Okay. All right. Good. I was like, what?
In Africa mainly, I would prefer someone with a skill than someone with a degree.
Yeah. Same. I think people globally know that
Yeah.
Africa is such an amazing continent. You know, the resource we have here, it's from raw materials to raw talent, right?
It is very interesting.
The talent is so huge. So many young people hungry for success and hungry to basically learn and grow, you know, just to work. You know, a lot of people are just looking for a job as well, right? But it's about creating those jobs.
Yes, sir.
Right? So Africa is so blessed. Right?
I can say, Africa, Uganda is so blessed.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I totally agree with you. This in Africa, I would prefer someone who has a skill and can do a job than someone who's
just degree.
Got a degree.
No experience.
Not saying that it's not good to have a degree, but you know,
when
yourself, you learned a lot. You
Mm.
learned a lot about this business that you're doing right now, right?
Yeah, of course.
And Pinto as well, he learned all the skills that he needed to learn about marketing, PR, and all that.
Yes.
So a lot of young people are self-taught. They really want to, you know, succeed, and so they learn things on their own just so they can go on and do what they love, right? So they create jobs for themselves, right?
Yeah,
so it's so the skill is going to be useful anyway, right? So you can still finish your degree as you're doing, but you have learned a skill that you're earning from it at the moment, and it's I'm sure it's helping you and your family, right? Quite a lot. That's it.
Quite a lot.
Yeah. So so a skill is not a bad idea, to just learn something, and with online opportunities these days.
Not only one skill. You can learn a variety of skills.
Exactly.
One skill.
Yeah. Just like yourself, you said you learned your tailoring skills on YouTube,
on
right?
YouTube.
So it's
firstly it was on YouTube. Then I got a mentor and a tutor that helped me physically. And then I started tailoring.
Okay. And so, mentioning mentor, how did you meet your mentor?
Of course, when you're passionate about something, you find ways through. You connect to people, you inbox people.
Yeah.
That
reminds me of something Pinto told me. Next 5.
I remember that.
So next 5, he mentioned that basically, you know, whatever you're looking for, your next 5 contacts might lead you to that. Yeah,
that's accurate.
Yeah. So basically, what you're telling me now, I'm like, okay, that's what Pinto was talking about. You know, your network,
whatever
your connections.
You're interested in. You can achieve.
Yeah. All right. And so, how long did he taught you? How long was he your mentor, or is he still a mentor to this day?
Not really.
No.
Not really.
Okay.
But he taught me for quite some time. I think it was a year plus.
Okay.
Until I learned how to tailor on myself.
That's fast though. So are you telling me the student became the master?
No. Not really, but I think we're something like on the same level, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, again, I'm saying that's bold. You know, I'm not sure if he's going to watch this, but
of course, when you have a mentor and you achieve something that your mentor helped you to achieve, then you have to get a better mentor.
Of course. Yes. You always want to improve and get better,
course,
right?
So we're looking at better people and more qualified people.
Wow. Again, you know, I'm just talking to Ugandans and learning from the experience, and you know, all this hustle mentality, man. It's
you have to hustle. You have to have that hustle mode in you. Once you're born in Uganda. Regardless, maybe when, but you have to have that hustle mode in you.
You need to have that hunger.
Uganda, and you need to have love for your country. You need to have passion for your country, because country first. I like literally want to grow my country. I love Uganda and everything in it. The beautiful women and they are quite good people.
What did you say? You said what? A beautiful?
Yeah, they're beautiful women.
Yeah.
Beautiful women. Of course, my woman is Ugandan. I can't marry someone who's not Ugandan. I have to marry someone who is Ugandan.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I came to Uganda actually earlier this year, right? And I was like, I have to come back. So now I'm here.
How is the environment treating you?
Oh, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. So, I really enjoy myself here.
Yes, sir.
So, meeting great people like yourself,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So, get the chance to talk with you and everyone else. So,
I'm quite privileged.
I'm
quite
appreciating it, man. Thank you. So, So, Uganda, definitely a pearl of Africa then.
Yeah, it is a part of Africa.
Yeah.
I love everything about it. Of course, there are some challenges, but generally, I love my country and I'm proud of my country.
So we talked briefly about that hustle mentality,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So now I'm curious on, you said that's something you have to have being born in Uganda, that mindset,
That mindset.
right?
Yeah.
So that mindset of just
That mindset that I'm going to win, I'm going to hustle until the last, until the last sweat.
I don't
My
know
body.
when you said until the last. Again, I'm referring a lot to 50 Cent, but that's because I read his book not too long ago. And so a lot of the things that he mentioned in his book is still on my mind. So it's like, I'm sure have you seen the movie Get Rich or Die Trying?
I've heard about it, but
Yeah.
I've not seen it.
Yeah, all right. So it's basically 50 Cent as well, because that's the mindset.
That's the mentality.
That's
that
the
he had.
mentality.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hustling
You have to
mentality.
hustle until the last atom of your energy.
Yeah. So it's like I'm going to get it or die trying to get it. So you'd say
it's a win-win situation. Yeah.
That's one way to look at it,
Yeah,
right?
it's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Either
So
you get it or you die. When you die, you relieve your problems. So
wow.
yeah.
That's actually, who was it that mentioned this? There was there was this bodybuilder, right? So he was he just was pushing too much. He had to go through surgery,
Yes,
and
sir.
then he had a competition. Yeah, and at the competition, the weight got heavier and heavier, right? And then at the end, the doctors came to him like, "Hey, listen, you have to calm down. If you keep pushing, your heart might just stop working."
I understand.
Yeah, so they were very worried for him. But in his mindset, he was like, whoa, I can get the chance to die doing what I love. So for him, he loved that while everyone else was worrying, oh, please don't. He was
You have
like,
to die
yes,
doing that.
this is,
So
So,
that is the mentality.
yeah, so it's like you say, it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, of course.
For him, though, but I'm not sure whether the doctors and his family might be saying the same thing, but...
of course, it's all about you. Everything's about you.
Yeah.
You have to be your first priority. So you don't have to care about what anyone says. As long as you want something, you go for it. I don't care about anyone.
That passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just what you said reminded me of him. So, and you also mentioned something about leadership and so on, right? So, share a bit about it. So you said you were part of the, is it school leadership program?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How was it?
It was quite good. Very good. I got a lot of exposure. I got a lot of friends, and of course, I'm still also passionate about leadership. Maybe in the future, I may become your MP or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm still passionate about leadership, but it was a good experience. I got to touch a lot of lives. I got to inspire people, of which up to now still I'm still in contact with them. They applaud me of the things I'm doing, so I don't regret any of those decisions of leadership.
No, I don't think it's something to be call it ashamed of or not wanting to be part of at all. I mean, if it comes back to that inspiring, right? Because in order to inspire someone, I think you have to lead somehow,
you have to lead
right? So
someone.
they're seeing something that you are doing that is inspiring, which means you take the lead on something that they find inspiring, right? So leadership is it's huge. It's an important topic.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And once you know that you've achieved your goal is when you get feedback from people. That feedback from people is very important.
Yeah.
I go to Old Kampala quite a lot, but whenever I step in the school, people are interested in me. People are interested to talk to me and all that. The headmaster himself. So that only can justify that that I've achieved my goal of inspiring
absolutely
the people that I was leading.
Yeah.
Yes,
So, since you're saying getting feedback, what are some of the feedbacks that that you've received? I'm curious.
About leadership or
Exactly.
about leadership.
Yeah.
Some students were like, Ssebbale, because my name is Ssebbale Isaac.
Ssebbale.
Ssebbale, you're a good leader. You inspired us. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. So when we grow up, we like to be like you.
Wow.
Even up to now, when they find me on the streets, when teachers find me on the streets, they be like, Ssebbale, how are you? You're looking smart. Keep it up. I pray that all your dreams are achieved. So that feedback helps you to grow more.
Absolutely. That feeds you,
That
feeds you energy.
It helps
and
you to say that people really believe in me and believe in what I'm doing, and I'm doing a good job. So that's why my sole goal is to inspire people. That is my sole goal.
Lovely, man. That's amazing.
Yes.
Right? Amazing. Just touching someone's life, making sure that they get something back, value, whatever, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, amazing. Leadership, it's a topic that I also really enjoy a lot. Actually, while I was also doing my studies, I focused a lot on leadership. So I did focus a lot on leadership. So I was more on global leadership, just to understand how people lead in different cultures, right? So, for instance, I was talking to someone earlier, and they mentioned that in Uganda, doing business, it's a lot about the relationship you have with people, right?
That's true.
Right. So, and I know it's the same thing, for instance, in China, right? So, if you go do business with them, they might. It's best to do business when they know you closely. So over a lunch, over a dinner, right? When you connect that way,
of course.
That's when they'll be ready to do business with you. But if you just come and say, yes, this is the contract, this is like, who is this, right? They might not. They don't trust you yet. They don't know you. Right.
And in the business that I deal in, people buy emotions. They don't literally buy suits. They buy emotions. So it's how you impact them and how they believe in you, and then they can come and get something from you. Like now, my man Pinto, if he had not known me from school, and if I was not a good man, he wouldn't come to my shop to get a suit. So
they are buying emotion.
Yeah, they buy emotion.
Wow. So how do you sell emotion?
By captivating them.
Yeah,
by captivating them.
Yeah,
by making them believe that they can also look like me. By making them believe that if you put on such a thing, it can help you get somewhere. So
this is not just a suit. This is success.
Success.
This is your way to the president's office.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. It's your way to a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
So it's not a suit. It's not just a suit. It's an emotion. There are way things behind it.
Yeah. But do you do, I'm sure, running your business, then you have to do a lot of marketing, right?
Accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate.
So how do you manage that? Because remember, you're a student.
Yes, sir.
You're business owners.
Yes, sir.
You're a family man.
Yes, sir.
Right? You have employees, you have responsibility.
Of course.
Right?
There's a saying that a master of all is a master of none. Yeah. So if you want to master everything, you end up mastering nothing. Yeah. So I have a system and I have people. I have my marketing system that helps me push. I have my system that tailors the clothes. I have system that does all that. And then I also focus on what I'm supposed to do, content creation. Yeah, because I'm mainly in content creation right now.
Okay, okay. And that is it because you want to push your products through that channel as well? Or?
Of course,
yeah.
Of course, I want to push. In tailoring, you have to do a lot of content creation. You have to make people believe in what you're selling. That's why I've come putting on such an attire so that you can believe that you can also put it on.
This is your work.
Yeah. So I do a lot of content creation. I take a lot of pictures. I take a lot of reels. I post a lot. I have to be always online. Always online. Yes, sir.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It sounds like a lot of work, but it pays after all.
Yeah.
It pays.
Yeah.
And the more work you put in, the more result you get.
But then I didn't hear anything about your time for studying. When do you get time for that?
Of course, you brought me here as an entrepreneur, not as a student. I was focusing mainly on questions you were asking.
Yeah. I mean, of course, but I'm curious, just given the fact that you're doing all this stuff.
Yeah. So about that, I have a weekend program.
Okay.
I study on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
Full day.
All right. So that means Monday to Friday you're mainly
Monday to
business.
Friday, I'm mainly in business.
And
Then
then
Saturday, Sunday, I'm mainly in
Studies.
Studies. Yeah.
Your schedule is packed.
Very packed.
No freedom.
Not nothing. Even when people call, if it was some other person, I would just decline because I hate late invites. But then I was like, let me show up for him.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, again, Pinto is the guy that knows everyone in Uganda. So just...
Yeah, because he called me
Yeah.
when I was there downtown. I was
Yeah.
buying some stuff for some clients.
Yeah.
So I had to first go and work on them.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
And then I had to tell my assistant to step in so that I can come.
Well, I appreciate that, man. And so when you say you create contents, which platform are you on?
Every platform on
Every
social media.
platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be it Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok,
Yeah.
X,
Okay.
Facebook, WhatsApp.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your
Every
main?
platform.
If you had to choose top 3, which one would you choose?
Top 3 platforms.
Yeah.
I think it would be Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you say Facebook, I'm thinking of the elder generation,
Which one?
basically above 35.
Yeah.
When you say Instagram, I'm thinking between 20 to 35.
35, yeah.
TikTok, below
the
that.
youngsters.
Yeah.
So we capture each generation.
Yeah.
Of course, Facebook, there are clients that mainly do weddings and all that.
Of course.
TikTok, then that is prom.
Yeah.
And Instagram, that is graduation.
Yeah.
Something like that.
All right, cool. Yeah. And so I'm thinking your most customers are on Facebook then.
Yeah. Mainly Facebook.
Yeah. So how many contents do you post a day?
Well, I don't post suits. I post emotion.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can wake up in a day and I may just post a selfie of me here in the studio,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay.
On WhatsApp.
All right.
I'm talking about WhatsApp.
Yeah. So
then on other platforms, of course, I keep pushing, I keep sponsoring.
Yeah.
Any work that I produce, I first take pictures. I have a camera team that takes pictures at my place. I first take pictures of you. You know, there are some clients, we give them nice suits, and then they get bad photography, and then it's all to waste.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I invested in that. I bought a camera, and I have a cameraman that takes pictures of you when you've come to fit in your clothing, so that we can post that content in case we don't release content good enough for our page.
Yeah. All right. So you mentioned sponsors.
Yes.
Right. How did you get into that?
Of course, if you want to get the numbers on social media, you have to sponsor your account. I think that's common knowledge, everyone knows.
Okay.
So I sponsor Facebook and I sponsor Instagram.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So we are getting to the end of our conversation now. But is there anything else that you'd like to share with the viewers on camera?
I would advise viewers to keep pushing, work hard, and towards achieving your goals. And the main goal is to inspire. Even if my colleague says that he wants to be filthy rich, but
I didn't say filthy rich, but hey.
But if your main goal is to inspire someone, then I think in God's eyes that is filthy rich. And I think we're all working towards heaven, not earthly things. So I would advise all viewers to work towards inspiring generations to come.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you so much for showing up.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Thank you
so
much.
Thank you guys for turning on, and we had a good conversation with our friend here. So you heard his story, a tailor, grew his business, and still finishing his degree as well. So he's doing very well for himself. So thank you for showing up, man, and good luck with all your projects.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting me here. It was quite an honor. It was quite a privilege. Yeah.
The pleasure's ours. So I'm sure myself and the audience are really enjoying this conversation.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.